So here we have this equation and we have to find all the real values of x satisfying this equation. First of all, let's simplify this equation. On the right side we have 1 minus x. We can write 2 minus x as 1 plus 1 minus x. Also, we can write x in the form of 1 minus x, which is x equals to 1 minus 1 minus x. Now, the equation becomes, we have x equals to 1 minus 1 minus x multiplied by, we have 2 minus x equals to 1 plus 1 minus x to the whole square, because we have square on x, and 2 minus x equals to 1 plus 2 multiplied by 1 minus x to the whole square. This value is in the form of a minus b, and this value is in the form of a plus b, where a is equals to 1 and b is equals to 1 minus x, and this is equals to a square minus b square, which is equals to a square is 1 square, which is 1, minus b square is 1 minus x square. Now the equation becomes 1 minus 1 minus x square to the whole square equals to 1 plus 2 multiplied by 1 minus x to the whole square. We have 1 minus x to the whole square is repeated throughout this equation. Hence, in order to simplify this equation, let's consider 1 minus x to the whole square equals to u. Now, the equation becomes 1 minus u to the whole square equals to 1 plus 2 multiplied by u, which is equals to, this is in the form of a minus b whole square, which is equals to 1 square plus u square minus 2u equals to 1 plus 2u. This 1 will cancel out on the left and right side. Now, simplifying this equation gives u square minus 4u equals to 0. Taking u common gives u multiplied by u minus 4 equals to 0. Since we have 0 on the right side, either this value is 0 or this value equals to 0. Hence, we have u equals to 0 and u minus 4 equals to 0, which gives u equals to 4. Previously, we have considered 1 minus x to the whole square equals to u. Now, in the first case, we have u equals to 0. So when u equals to 0, 1 minus x square equals to 0, which gives 1 minus x equals to 0 and x equals to 1. Now, in the second case, we have u equals to 4, which gives 1 minus x to the whole square equals to 4, which is equals to 2 square. This gives 1 minus x equals to plus or minus square root of 2 square, which is equals to plus or minus 2. Now again, we have two different cases. When 1 minus x equals to plus 2, we have x equals to minus 1. And when we have 1 minus x equals to minus 2, x equals to 1 plus 2, which is equals to 3. Now we have three different values of x, which are x equals to minus 1, plus 1 and 3. So these are our answers.